Today we will be completing notes number 12. We will learn about angle-side relationships. Some things to consider. The longest side of a triangle is opposite the largest angle, and the shortest side is opposite the smallest angle. So here we're given triangle ABC, and they give you the angles. Angle A is 30 degrees, angle B is 50 degrees, and angle C is 100 degrees. So angle C is your largest angle. And the side opposite, where the arrow is pointing, is going to be your longest side. So that's side AB. AB is my longest side. In the next diagram, they're giving you the sides of the triangle rather than the angles. It says the largest angle is opposite the longest side, and the smallest angle is opposite the shortest side. So the longest side here is AB, that's 7, and the angle opposite, that's angle C. So you know angle C is going to be your largest angle in the triangle. And the same rules would apply for the shortest side and the smallest angle. Question 1. In triangle ABC, the measure of angle C equals 55 degrees, and the measure of angle C is greater than the measure of angle B. What is the shortest side of the triangle? So I'm going to label my triangle A, B, and C. The measure of angle C is 55. And the measure of angle C is greater than the measure of angle B. So that information tells me that angle B has to be less than 55 because angle B is smaller than angle C. So I'm going to just plug in a number for angle B, even though I don't know the exact number. So if angle B has to be less than 55, let's say it's 54. I just want to be able to tell what angles are the smallest and the largest. So say if this one's 54, I would still need to find angle A. To find angle A, I know a triangle angles add up to 180, so I would do 180 minus the angles I know, minus 54, minus 55, minus 54. I would get 71 degrees for angle A. So I know that the smallest side is going to be angle B because that's 54. And this problem is asking you for the shortest side. So the shortest side is opposite the smallest angle. That would be over here, AC. That would be my smallest side. Question 2. In triangle ABC, the measure of angle A equals 30 degrees and the measure of angle B equals 50 degrees. What is the longest side of the triangle? Start by labeling my triangle A, B, and C. A is 30, B is 50. What is the longest side of the triangle? So I don't know all the angles. I don't know angle C. So to find angle C, I know that triangles add up to 180, so I would do 180 minus the 50 and minus the 30 to see what's left over, and when you subtract those, you'll get 100 degrees for angle C. And this problem is asking you for the longest side. So the longest side is directly opposite the largest angle. Our largest angle here is 100 degrees. The side opposite is side AB. Question 3. In triangle PQR, PQ equals 8, QR equals 12, and RP equals 13. Which statement about the angles PQR must be true? So I'm going to start by labeling my triangle as PQR. Q, and R. Tells us PQ equals 8, QR equals 12, and RP equals 13. So I'm going to be labeling those. PQ is 8, QR is 12, and RP is 13. And they're asking you to order them. If we look at our answer choices all have that greater than symbol, which means I'm looking for answer choices. I'm ordering them from largest to smallest. So largest angle, well, my largest side is 13, and the angle opposite that is angle Q. So I know I have to start with angle Q. That means I can eliminate choice 3 and choice 4. My next largest side is the side RQ, which is 12. The angle there is angle P. And then my smallest angle would be angle R, because that's opposite the 8, which is my smallest side. So that's angle R. So you're looking for angle Q that is greater than angle P, which is greater than angle R, and that is choice 1. Question 4. In ABC, the measure of angle A equals 95, the measure of angle B equals 50, and the measure of angle C equals 35. Which expression correctly relates the length of the sides of this triangle? So by labeling my triangle A, B, and C, angle A is 95, angle B is 50, and angle C was 35. That was what was given to us. Notice it's saying our answer choices have the less than symbol. So less than means, in this case, I'm going from the smallest to the biggest. So looking at my smallest angle here would be that 35-degree angle, angle C, and the side opposite it is AB. So I start with AB. Now I'm looking for my next smallest angle. My next smallest angle is that 50, which is angle B. If I go opposite, I'm at AC. And the last one, the side opposite our largest angle, that would be angle A. This side we can call BC. So that's our order. We're looking for AB is less than AC, which is less than BC. That is choice 2. Question 5. The degree measures of the angles of triangle ABC are represented by x, 3x, and 5x minus 54. Which side of the triangle is the longest? So I'm going to label my triangle A, B, and C. The angles are x, 3x, and 5x minus 54. So I don't know the actual angle measures, but I can find them by setting up an equation. I know that a triangle adds up to 180, so I'm going to add all the angles up. X plus 3x plus 5x minus 54 equals 180. Now you want to combine your like terms. X plus 3x plus 5x. So 1 plus 3 plus 5, that will give me 9x. Bring down the minus 54 equals 180. I would add 54 to both sides. Bring down the 9x. 180 plus 54 will give me 234. Divide that by 9. And you will get x equals 26. Notice we're not done with the problem. Now I'm going to actually plug them all in to find my angle measures. This one is just 26. For angle B, I have to plug it in. 3 parentheses 26. Plug that into your calculator. We're multiplying. You're going to get 78 for this angle B. Then we're going to plug in for angle C. 5 parentheses 26 minus 54. You should get 76. So I see that my angles are 76 degrees, 26 degrees, and 78 degrees. And this problem is asking you for the side that is the longest. So longest side would be opposite the largest angle. My largest angle is the 78 degree angle. And that's opposite the side AC. Question 6. The degree measures of the angles of a triangle CBA are represented by 2x, x plus 10, and 3x minus 10. Which side of the triangle is the shortest? So I want to label my triangle CBA, and then I'm going to label the angles 2x, x plus 10, and 3x minus 10. So I don't know the actual angle measures, so that means I need to find them. I know that a triangle adds up to 180, so I'm going to set up my equation. I'm going to add them all up. 2x plus x plus 10 plus 3x minus 10 equals 180. I'm going to combine my like terms. 2x plus x plus 3x. That would be 6x. And then the plus 10 and minus 10 would cancel because they'd equal 0. Bring down the equals 180. Now I'm going to divide by 6 on both sides of my equation. You'll be left with x equals 30. Plug that 30 in for x in all my angles. So for angle C, I have 2 parentheses 30. When you multiply 2 times 30, you'll get 60. Angle B, I'd plug in 30 again for x, so 30 plus 10, which equals 40. And then over here, I'm plugging in for angle A, 3 parentheses 30 minus 10. So 3 times 30 would be 90, minus 10 is 80. And they're asking you for which side is the shortest. So you're looking for the smallest angle. My smallest angle here would be angle B. 40 is less than 60, and that's also less than 80. And the side that's directly across from that would be side AC. Question 7. In triangle ABC, the measures of the three angles are represented by 9x, 3x minus 6, and 11x plus 2. Put these sides of the triangle in order from shortest to longest. Labeling my triangle A, B, and C. Then it says the angle measures are 9x, 3x minus 6, and 11x plus 2. So angle A, I'm going to label as 9x. Angle B, 3x minus 6. And then angle C, 11x plus 2. Now I'm going to write an equation in order to find the angle measures. Angle measures for a triangle, you know triangle adds up to 180. So if we add them all up together, 9x plus 3x minus 6 plus 11x plus 2 equals 180. Combine your like terms. 9x plus 3x plus 11x. That will give you 23x. We have a minus 6 and a plus 2. So negative 6 plus 2 is negative 4. then bring down the equals 180. I'm going to add 4 to both sides. 23x equals 184. Divide by 23 on both sides. And when you divide 184 by 23, you'll get x equals 8. Now we need to plug that back in for all of them because this question is asking you to put them in order from shortest to longest. So for angle A, I'm going to plug in 8, 9, parentheses 8. That's going to give me 72 when I multiply 9 by 8. For angle B, 3, parentheses 8 for x, minus 6. 3 times 8 would be 24. 24 minus 6 would be 18. And then for angle C, be 11, parentheses 8 plus 2. 11 times 8 is 88, plus 2 would be 90 degrees. And again, this question is asking us to label them from shortest to longest. So for shortest, I'm going to look at my smallest angle. My smallest angle is angle B. The side opposite angle B would be AC. So that would be my first side. Then I'm looking for the next smallest angle. And the next smallest angle would be angle A, that's 72. And the side opposite that would be side BC. And the largest angle is going to be the opposite angle C because that was my 90-degree angle. And that side here is side AB. And that's my order.